How's it going? It is Wednesday, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the Assassin's Creed of the Chain comic book series. Well, it's not actually a comic book series, but it's actually the second part in Nikolai Orlov's story and the second part in Daniel Cross's story. And this book concludes Nikolai's story, actually, my mistake. And it's a pretty satisfying conclusion to Nikolai's story. And then it ends in a cliffhanger with Kenya, his son. Pretty much a cliffhanger from what happens at the end. So from the full book itself, I definitely really recommend you look into this book, particularly if you're only a hardcore Assassin's Creed fan. If you're a casual fan of Assassin's Creed, this may not interest you, but if you really want to expand the Assassin's Creed universe and learn more about Daniel Cross, if you've seen him from Assassin's Creed 3 and you don't know who the hell he is, well, I definitely recommend picking up Assassin's Creed The Chain and Assassin's Creed The Fall, so you can learn more about Daniel Cross and learn about the more unknown assassin in the universe, Nikolai Orlov, who's part of the Russian Brotherhood. But in Assassin's Creed The Chain, he left the Order because he has seen enough, and he's seen something at the Tunguska event, and then this basically takes place right after that, where he goes to America and then try to build his family again, because everything was like kind of broken in Russia in terms of the Russian Revolution. Things weren't going the way he planned, and he had to flee the Brotherhood and Russia itself to go to America. But it turns out Nikolai was followed. The assassins are everywhere. You can't outrun them. So basically he had to defend himself and Kenya, and it's basically what the premise of this Nikolai story is in the book, and it's really well designed. It's the exact same art style to Assassin's Creed The Fall, and to be honest, I really love this style of the style of the drawings in this. They're really cool. I'm going to actually show you guys one. I'm going to try and find you one, a really cool one actually. Let's see. Try and get a really good one here. Yeah, something like this. Alright, this is when Nikolai wants Kenya to try and be strong and be a man, and that means he has to kill people. And this is Kenya basically getting beaten by Nikolai because he keeps failing and he gets annoyed. So yeah, that is pretty awesome style of drawings, and I really like the story as well. Daniel Cross's story, it mostly takes place in Abstergo. But when he gets out of Abstergo near the end of the book, he basically goes to this place in Russia until he finds stuff left behind by Ezio. Believe it or not, it's actually stuff left behind by Ezio Auditore. And he sees the Codex thing, or whatever it's called, some piece of paper. What Ezio saw under the Vatican. It was actually the WTF moment of that book, because when we seen, it was actually this first civilization speaking to Desmond, and you see the rest is up to you, Desmond. And I goes, this is definitely leading up to Assassin's Creed 3. Something big's going down in terms of this here Desmond Abstergo story, because really it was really awesome at the time. But now the Abstergo story's over, so, well, not kind of over. The whole Desmond arc's over, so when you read this and play Assassin's Creed 3, you'll be pretty satisfied with Daniel Cross. But I think he was not portrayed really well in Assassin's Creed 3. I think he's far better in the books than he is in Assassin's Creed 3, the game itself. Well, anyways, the best part of this book would most probably be Nikolai's story, because it actually has a conclusion, which I'm really happy about. I only had to cover about 2 comic books. Assassin's Creed The Fall was spread in 3 issues, put into 1 book called the Deluxe Edition. And it was a really good story to cover Nikolai's life as an assassin during the Russian Revolution era, and this takes place in the 1900s, I believe in the 1920s, and it basically ends in 1928 when Nikolai dies. At the time of his death, Kenya takes his father's assassin robes, moves out into the dead, just walks away. I don't want to spoil things for you guys, but it's a pretty satisfying death. I pretty much seen it coming when something happened in the book. I pretty much seen Nikolai's death coming very close, and well, as expected, it happened. So yeah, satisfying death for me. Daniel Cross, on the other hand, really good. Really enjoyed his story in Assassin's Creed The Fall on the Chain. It was really enjoyable. Something different from the usual Desmond Miles story. And, well, it's actually connected to Desmond's story because it's in the same universe, you know, same world. And if I have to say, Daniel Cross, actually, I think he changed a bit, kind of, in Assassin's Creed The Chain compared to what he was in The Fall, because Abstergo had him programmed to kill the assassin mentor in 2001, I believe, and then he was put into the Animus for over a year, which is pretty shocking by my standards. I could never sit in an Animus for like a year. Daniel came out of the Animus and he was so just like frail and pale. God, it was so weird. But anyways, we got some the usual stuff we find in the Assassin's Creed comic book. Promotion for merchandise. This is like an Abstergo clothing you can get on UB Workshop. We've got the artwork behind The Fall. As usual, got some pretty nice history going behind the Fall and the Chain. My mistake, guys, I said that wrong. Character design on Nikolai and Kenya. Inokenti is his Russian name, I believe. Pretty sweet. And what we got right here, just some random Daniel Cross art. And more Assassin's Creed merchandise from UB Workshop. Ezio hoodie, this here bag, this messenger bag, and Assassin's Creed 3 official announcement t-shirt. And this is pretty old, so this is from 2012, and as of recently, Assassin's Creed Brahman's been released. I have not read it yet, but when I do get it, guys, I will be sure to do a review on it for you guys. I'm really excited what the modern day story is in Assassin's Creed Brahman. I'm really interested in it, and I'm gonna read this here. I can't remember exactly what nationality the assassin is in that book, but I'll be sure to let you guys know when I find out. And that's pretty much all I have to say for today, guys. Definitely recommend picking up Assassin's Creed The Chain if you're a hardcore Assassin's Creed fan. And I will see you all in the next video. And for all my links, if you want to get in contact with me, will be down in the description below. And if any more questions, just be sure to use them links in the description below on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Assassin's Creed Initiate, the Assassin's Creed Wiki. And that's pretty much it. Just use them links if you want to get in contact with me, and I will reply to you as soon as possible, as soon as I can. And hopefully, if you have any more video suggestions, I'll be sure to do one in the near future for you guys to enjoy. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I am Relentless HD, and I'll see you soon. Take care, bye bye for now, and remember to stay in sync with It's Relentless HD, which is me. Take care, and bye bye for now.